The three lessons. First lesson, adaptation. The first time I crossed a line, it was on foot. I didn't know it was a border I was crossing. I didn't know the other side belonged to someone. My mother was with me, holding my hand. I didn't feel alone. When I was a young boy, I moved to Costa Rica with my family. We traveled from León, Nicaragua, to San Jose, where we settled. This first migration meant a lesson of adaptation to a different culture and a dynamical life, a different conception about who I was or who I was supposed to be from the local's perspective. From that moment on, circumstances started to train me on this principle. Having to live where one comes from is learning to live where one goes to. And we all are always heading somewhere. Second lesson, the chat. Anything you do in life is going to have consequences. When I was 16 years old, my mother asked her boss, Doña Betsy, to have a chat with me. Of course, I didn't want to meet my mother's employer. At the time, I used to believe I knew better than my mother. Who does my mother think she is? So, whatever my mother wanted to achieve by asking that lady to talk to me, it wasn't of any interest. But I was wrong. One evening, after agreeing to meet Doña Betsy, I went to visit her, with my mother opening the gate for me, and then the door. I sat in the sitting room and waited. I do not remember anything from that moment. Nothing, except for two things. The way she looked into my eyes through her glasses, and her voice speaking to me in Spanish, a second language to her. She said, cualquier cosa que usted haga en la vida va a tener consecuencias para usted y para otras personas, incluso si usted decide no hacer nada. Anything you do in life is going to have consequences for you and other people, including if you decide to do nothing. So, doing poetry seems to confirm those words. Third lesson. Who have you become? I used to believe I found poetry. I used to believe I write poetry. Now I know. Poetry writes me. Poetry found me. When I first came to the UK, I was carrying so many things with me, but so little in my suitcase. I was carrying two countries left behind, two national flowers, the Sacuanjoche and the Guaria Morada. A tropical warm February. The pilot announced through the speaker, "Welcome to London Heathrow. It's a lovely 8 degrees." Lovely? Yes, especially for a Central American. After a decade of life in the UK, I have reached a conclusion. That night in February, it was not the rain that welcomed me first, nor the cold of winter. It was not the leafless trees nor the pilot, but an alien culture and its eternal partner, language. English language.